And today, high 90, clear tonight, low 68. For tomorrow, partly sunny, high 92. Scattered showers, 88 on Sunday. For Monday, rain likely, high 82. And the outlook for Tuesday, scattered showers with the high 82 once again. Overnight low 66. Yesterday's high was 89. Currently, humidity at 69%. Winds are calm, and the pressure at 30.06. Right now, 75 and sunshine at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiancé didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Good morning.
And you've completely bought into the Galen Dunn idea that we have to have a different theme song on Friday.
I was bribed.
He cooked for you.
And I accepted.
That's Mark Turner. I'm Mike Dreeth. Kathy Book with us here on The Big Show. Welcome back, Kathy.
Good morning.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Just running through the list of things for the weekend. Got the big graduation tonight.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so we're looking forward to doing that, not just on the radio station, but also live streaming it. I'm going to B-Town. Going to go to Bethalto on Father's Day. It's my oldest son's 38th birthday. And for whatever reason, that feels really old. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
38.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a stone's throw from 40, which makes me a stone's throw from 65. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, my
It's
oldest
coming.
son is a stone's throw from 40, but it's backwards.
Oh.
He turned 40 in February.
Oh, my.
Oh, man.
Mercy.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Saw
you know,
where Jenny's Concessions moved out yesterday.
really?
Yep, they hauled out yesterday, but
When I was a boy,
you know who's up there today?
Jan and Dean.
Jan and Dean.
They're going to have some corn dogs.
They're going to have some corn dogs.
This is the corn dog song.
Straight from heaven. I asked the clerk behind the counter what was in them. Said it's just one of life's little mysteries. But I knew my love for corn dogs was surely destiny. I say corn dogs, they are so good to me. Corn dogs,
What kind of deal are you going to get, buddy?
they are
Is it a 2 for $5 thing? Or?
I'm not
When
sure.
they're hot, good when they're cold, good when they're fresh, good when they're old. Corn dogs.
So, in other words, there's really no sayonara to corn dogs right now, at least.
Not
It's
at the
gonna-
present time, and I understand from Jenny she's going to be back starting Sunday.
Where are they? I thought that.
But I think it was already scheduled. So
that's
I
the
guess-
reason why they haven't been.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, you know, the other interesting thing in the news, we've had consecutive days of positive tests.
Yeah.
One from a teenage girl and one from a guy in his 30s. One has to ask the question, and I haven't asked the question, are they related? Okay?
Yep.
Otherwise, that's a little bit concerning.
It's a little alarming if the two cases aren't related.
Could be related, could be same workplace.
That, too. Never thought of that. Great news, I thought. The new Facebook page honoring Wayne County law enforcement, police.
1,000 likes on that.
Boom. Just like that.
Yeah.
We're not that big a county. 1,000
Is
likes.
it 1,000 members on the page?
Yeah,
or is it
1,000 members.
likes?
No, 1,000 members.
1,000 members.
Yeah,
Wow.
not just likes,
Oh,
but 1,000
so people
members.
that are part of it.
Yeah, that have signed up for the group.
That's great. Isn't that great?
That is incredible.
I had a lady stop me yesterday at CVS, and I'm not quite sure I know how to react to it. She was pitching me,
Extolling the virtues?
extolling the virtues of the Confederate flag,
The battle flag. The stars and bars?
the stars and bars.
Okay.
And, you know, because there's this big deal going on now because which is it, Mississippi or is it Alabama?
No, it's Ole Miss.
Mississippi
Because
uses...
because they up in the upper left-hand corner
Right.
of their state
Right.
flag, they have the Confederate battle, the Stars and Bars.
Yeah. I don't know. It elicits such passion.
And they go by the nickname at Ole Miss of the Rebels.
Of course, yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Anyway, she was very passionate in her support of what that symbol represents. I'd have to say, in the country, she probably is in a minority now.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was an interesting conversation. I was more than happy to sit and talk to her for a few minutes, and I appreciate her listening to the radio station. So that gets us to
Yo, more coffee. Let's kick it.
we're happening.
Bunk, bunk,
Well,
baby.
we're some.
Buck it up, bunk, bunk, baby. All right, stop. Sit back and listen. Mike and Mark have a little invention, a bucket, and it's full of junk. It's even got a title, it's a bucket of bunk. Fill it to the top with facts you might know. Turn on the mics and let's go. It's full of more facts than one mind can handle. Celebrity birthdays, facts, history, and scandals. Bunk, bunk, baby.
Carol,
I can't keep up with that.
Carol and I
Bunk,
sit on the
baby.
front porch, on our compound, on South First,
In his orange shirt.
on
Oh,
my porch.
the famous orange.
We like to rap back and forth to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
You
I like.
do a little freestyle
Yeah,
rapping, do
well,
you?
I served her last night. There was no doubt about that. I was on fire with my rapping. Birthdays today. Mo Howard would be 123 years old today.
And would not be in show business anymore.
Why not? Oh, because that comedy.
Are you kidding me?
That comedy would never
Slapstick comedy?
would not stand up today,
Yeah.
would it? Wow. Moses Harry Horowitz was his name, the leader of the Three Stooges.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now I know who you're
oh, you didn't know who Mo Howard was?
no,
Oh,
no.
but you know the Three Stooges, right? I mean, you've seen the Three Stooges.
Oh, definitely. But you do know that is male humor. That is not.
You're
something
exactly
women
right
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
true. Yeah.
Kathy, you're right. I don't
know many women that are fans of the Three
appreciate
Stooges.
the slapstick comedy there. Mo's distinctive hairstyle
The bowl cut.
was exactly that. When he was a boy, Mom put a bowl on his head and cut around the edges, like they used to do back in the 20s and 30s and
Yeah.
40s. I'd take that with my grandson right now. I'd put a bowl on his head if they'd let me. He's growing his hair out. For reasons unknown, Papa was disturbed by. Anyway, older brother Shemp Howard was a part of the, and younger brother Curly, who
What?
was
They're brothers?
three of the four. There were a number of stooges that went through. Mo, Shemp, and Curly, but there was Larry Fines
There
was
was
a
Larry
part
Fine,
of
and there was Curly Joe.
it. Right. So I mean,
Joe Besser, I think
this
his
thing
name.
went on for decades.
Yeah.
The shorts and music, movies and stuff like that. The thing about it was, Mo in his autobiography was extolling the virtues of his shrewd business acumen.
Yeah.
And the Stooges received no royalties for any of their shorts that they did. They got a one-time payment. And those things ran, they're still running.
Yeah, they're still running.
And they got not a penny off of it. In 1920...
And he was extolling the virtues of his business
Yes!
acumen?
Yes!
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, actually, really.
Must have been a big payment.
25, he met his wife. 1925, he met his wife. She persuaded him to retire because she was pregnant. He attempted to earn a living in a number of normal jobs.
Yeah.
Wasn't very successful. He became a stooge again. Married once, 2 kids. That's the story of Mo Howard. Lester Flatt would be 106 today.
Flat and Scruggs.
He died in 1979 at the youthful age of 64. Lester should have hung around for a while more. He He died at 64. Bluegrass guitarist and mandolinist. Is that it? Mandolinist? That would be the way to say
Sounds
it.
good.
Best known for his collaboration, of course, with Earl Scruggs. Spanned several decades his career. He did such mainstream audience stuff as he's the one that put together the Ballad of Jed Clampett. If you'll remember, he was on Beverly Hillbillies, the theme for the network series. Well, you got something going on over there?
Galen Dunn just texted.
Oh, Galen.
Thanks so much for playing the Cheers theme song this morning. Again, hearing that is like a breath of fresh air. Please keep it going, and I will keep bringing food.
That's the deal you made, isn't it? I was wondering why he played that song. He did it because he's going to get food out of it.
He was bribed. He was being
I
accurate.
told
And
you
I'm
I
willing
was
to bet
bribed.
this too. Kathy, I'm willing to bet this too. He played the hot dog song, the corn dog song, because he's going up to Jan and Dean's. He's going to get some corn dogs out of this, aren't you?
I am not going to get
I
any free corn
bet
dogs
you
out
are.
of
You-
this. I will gladly pay for my corn dog. But I'll pay you on Tuesday if you mean.
Yeah, wimpy. All right. Anyway, we're back to the Bucket of Bucket, Lester Flack. You know, he married his wife Gladys, but if you'll remember on the Beverly Hillbillies,
Well, I would hope he married his wife.
you're wrecking my train of thought here.
All right. On the Beverly Hillbillies.
On the Beverly Hillbillies, do you remember he had this knockout blonde
Yeah.
wife? That wasn't his wife. He had a wife, and then they had this woman, Joy Lansing, be his Beverly Hillbillies show
On-screen wife, yeah.
On-screen wife. And she was in 6 episodes, and she died very young. But how would you like to be his real wife and be back home in Tennessee and see him with, Jane Mansfield, is what this lady was a model. Anyway, so that was Lester Flatt. Ann Wilson is 70 today.
From Heart.
That's right. One of the top metal vocalists of all time, a dramatic soprano vocal range. In 73, her younger sister Nancy joined Heart. Their first album, Dreamboat Annie, 1975, went big, released in the United States. Magic Man became one of the top singles from that. In she's still performing, by the
Yeah,
way.
they are.
2018, she released a new album by herself, not with her sister. She had real problems because in the early 70s, she looked one way, and then when she came back 10 or 15 years later, she looked like me.
Yeah.
I mean,
She was a little paunchy.
and so, that became a real problem, and a problem that necessitated cocaine and alcohol problems.
Yeah.
But she had, and I've heard this is not really that safe, but she had something called an adjustable gastric band. It's an operation,
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah. It is.
that restricts how big and how much
How
food
much
you're
food your stomach can hold, I think.
Yeah, restricts the size of your stomach. And you have to really stick to the diet, or else it can have some serious problems.
So that's what she did. I guess that's something that's it's not reversible, right?
I don't know.
No, I
don't
think
know.
you can reverse it.
But
I think it can be taken out. But I mean,
But did you say adjustable?
it says adjustable gastric band.
huh?
So I don't know.
Maybe it self-adjusts according to how much you eat. You actually could eat beyond.
I don't know how you adjust it.
It's got a little. It's got a little, little belt, holes in the belt. If you eat too much, you loosen it just a little bit.
June 19th is the date.
Kind of like we do after Thanksgiving dinner.
I have a belt for that.
See?
1862, Abraham Lincoln outlined the Emancipation Proclamation, which outlawed slavery in the United States. 1910, the first Father's Day celebrated in Spokane, Washington. I don't know why there. 1934, the FCC was established. And what a wonderful organization it is.
Oh yeah, they are.
What a great bunch of guys. We're so proud to be a part of the FCC's efforts.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Good morning, Tom. I have Russell Brunson ready for you.
This is for Tom.
Oh, it's for Tom. Okay.
Yes.
Hang on. You might try back on the other line. 842-2159. Okay.
I think that's part of some sort of interview that Tom's doing on the other radio station. That's okay.
So
1942, Norma Jean Mortensen and her 21-year-old neighbor were married. Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Her first marriage.
Her first marriage. It only lasted 2 years, through 1946. Don't you know that guy down the road?
Probably shooting.
Had some regrets.
Yeah, boy, I could have made that work. That would have been great. 1952, I've Got a Secret debuted on CBS TV. Some
The
of those
game show?
Yeah, some neat old shows. 1981, Superman 2 set the all-time one-day record for theater box office receipts. A little over $5.5 million.
That's nothing anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's a disappointment.
Yeah.
5.5 million. 1989, the movie Batman premiered. Any problems with my lips, and I should have more coffee is what I should have. 1998, Loretta Lynn appeared on the Friday Night Opry. She performed Don't Come Home A-Drinkin'.
With lovin' on your mind.
One of my favorites. It was funny because I was we have this we have this this place behind our house where we watch TV, and then you walk through the the backyard, and you got neighbors on both sides, and I was telling Carol about this, and I started to say it, and she said really loud, don't come home a-drinking with lovin' on your mind. I was afraid the neighbors were thinking that she was saying to me, hey, dude, back off. We've come a long way, baby, and how great thou art. That was, and the coal miner's daughter. She's saying all those things.
Yeah.
All right, question of the day. This is a pretty good question of the day, if I don't mind saying so myself. Kathy Book's here with us. This is the Carnaby Square question of the day.
So you didn't come up with this one, did you?
I stole it somewhere.
Okay. That's what I figured.
Not terrible. I creatively acquired this question
You
of
stole
the day.
it. He stole it.
I stole it. And I did spell Carnaby right this time.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Christy down in Carnaby appreciates that.
Yesterday it was the Canopy Square question of the day. I blame that on my eyesight, not on my intellect. Anyway, the question of the day is, if you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask? We got the answers. Got 34 comments on that. We'll be back and tell you about them after this break on Morning Coffee. Don't miss live coverage of the Fairfield Community High School graduation this Friday evening at 7 p.m. on 104.9 FM and on a live video stream on WFIWradio.com. Live coverage of the FCHS commencement brought to you by Big Boy Catering, Fairfield Chamber of Commerce and Retail Merchants, Wayne White Propane, Fairfield National Bank, Lamont Chrysler, Conard Financial Group, TT Nails and Tans, and Frontier Community College. On the station listened to, not just heard, WFIW.
As a financial advisor, I'm well versed in the best practices of financial planning, but as a local, I'm familiar with the same unique challenges you face every day. I know the importance of not only understanding your goals, but also you, as an individual, as a business owner, and as a family. Hi, I'm Luke Carr with F&B Asset Management, and I'm proud to be working in my hometown, investing back into the community that contributed to my success, and I'm committed to helping you with yours. Call us at 842-2109 today. F&B Asset Management, helping you realize your financial goals.
During the month of June, Uniquely Rustique will participate in all retail merchant promotions. Stop by each week to register for a chance to win. Uniquely Rustique will celebrate their 12th anniversary this month with specials and promotions all month long. They would like to say a special thank you to their loyal customers for allowing them to serve you. Like them on Facebook or call 842-3544 for curbside pickup or delivery services. Shop locally at Uniquely Rustique for a truly unique shopping experience. Women of all ages, mark your calendars for Girlfriends Week Out in Fairfield, June 22nd through June 27th. The Fairfield retail merchants want to pamper you with special deals available for one full week. This shopping event is for everyone. However, if you call Uniquely Rustique at 842-3544 to RSVP, you will receive a coupon packet made just for you. RSVP by June 19th to receive your coupons. Get your girlfriends together and come to Fairfield for a day of fun and shopping as the retail merchants do their best to help you relax and enjoy.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when 1 billion people tuned in to watch the wedding of the century?
I, Charles Philip Arthur George, take thee, Diana Francis, to my wedded wife.
After 7 weeks, the Major League Baseball strike was settled. Sandra Day O'Connor became the first woman nominated to the Supreme Court.
She is truly a person for all seasons.
A collapse inside a Kansas City hotel took more than 100 lives. And here's what the new music sounded like.
There ain't no getting over me.
Well, what do you think? The answer and a twist to the top song from the month and year are coming up.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores, the score used by 90% of top lenders, for free, even if you're not a customer. Checking your score won't hurt your credit, and you can check each month for changes, always for free. The Discover Credit Scorecard, free for everyone. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Summer means cool drinks from your fridge, beach towels from your dryer, and ice cream sandwiches in the freezer. The Home Depot can help you make those memories with special buys on the latest appliances. Get a Samsung top or front load laundry pair, just $628 each. Plus, up to an additional $600 in instant savings. And you can get your new appliances delivered free. So start summer here. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Free delivery on purchases of $396 or more. Gas Dryer Extra, Continental U.S. only.
July 1981.
Rick Springfield and Jesse's Girl, the top song of July 1981. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Graber Post Buildings, trusted throughout the heartland of America, provides the highest quality built post and stud frame structures in the country. Visit with one of our dedicated building department members today and let them show you how affordable a Graber Post building can be. Our quality crews can have your building constructed in no time for years of durability and beauty. Our professional sales staff is on hand to take care of any contractors or do-it-yourselfers. Call the trusted tradition, Graber Post Buildings at 800-264-5013 or visit us online at graberpost.com.
Carnaby always gives you a reason to treat yourself. Their on-trend fashions, Brighton accessories, and their one-on-one service. This week, check out Tony Lama, Justin, or Brighton belts, money clips, and wallets, starting at just $22 for your favorite guy. Take an extra 20% off any yellow tag merchandise. Let's all enjoy a shopping day out. No special occasion needed. Don't forget Carnaby's Facebook Live, Walk Through Wednesday.
We're back on Morning Coffee. Kathy Book. We got to ask you about your classes that have started back up now.
Okay. Yep.
Don't let me forget to do that. The question of the day was, it reached 3,100 people, 34 comments. If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what would that question be? What would you ask in that question? I came up with, I'd like to know where the nearest intelligent life was. And of course, you made it into a joke. You took my honest question about, I'm talking about planetary.
Okay? Oh, planetary neighbors.
Not your neighborhood.
Okay.
Okay.
I usually think I'm a curious person, but
That doesn't do
I
it.
did not. No, I didn't come up with any burning
You couldn't. Well,
thought.
I thought
needed
there were
the
some
answer
good
to.
ones here.
Usually I'm on a need-to-know basis. And most of the time I don't need to know.
Jeremy, I think, hit it out of the park when he said, "Who let the dogs out?"
I like that.
You know? Yeah. At least 3 people wanted to know who really shot JFK.
Okay.
That is, since the early 1960s, that has
Right.
reverberated around. I think Oswald did the shooting, but I'm not convinced that he did it by himself. How's that?
Did we really go to the moon?
Oh, come on. We went to the moon.
Do we have alien technology at Roswell? Or at
Well, that
Area
somebody,
51?
What's up with, John asked, what's up with Area 51?
Yeah.
Good. You were thinking the same way he was. Why have so many people bought into the COVID-19 hoax, was what Dennis said. Okay, Dennis, there's not a hoax there, buddy, but nonetheless, I understand. Rick said, if the food trailers are so much of a health risk uptown, will they be allowed to be at this year's non-fair, and will the health risk be over by then? Well, I don't know if we got an answer to that either. Here's a good one. Renee wants to know, what are Friday's Mega Million numbers?
That's got to be the best
question.
one.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Why is Hillary not in prison? That's Mark. Oh, by the way, Tanya also had the same. Who let the dogs out? Mike wanted to know, how many pancakes does it take to cover a doghouse?
That's a good idea. How many woodchucks does it take?
There you go. Nate asked that. Nate asked the woodchuck question. Without a doubt, I really want to know how many they could chuck.
If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Wood. Yeah. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Brad wants to know.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why would you? Kathy wants to know, what is the air velocity of a unladen sparrow? What do you think that's about? There's something going on there?
I have no idea.
Not this Kathy.
No, it's not you.
No.
I don't know what that means. David, here's a nice thought. What would it take to achieve peace between all people of the world and maintain it? David's one of those.
The end of the world.
Yeah.
The second coming.
I can answer that one, yeah.
Is Bigfoot real?
Okay, yeah. I can see that one.
Back in the day here in Wayne County, is there really a big cat?
A black panther. Yep.
Well, there were pictures of it. It was almost like Sasquatch, but near,
or the
Pond Creek.
Or the infield monster.
Exactly. You remember that? We learned about that. That was from lore. Who put the bump in the bump? Here, Susan, I knew that we were going to get this question.
Yeah.
Is God real? Okay. Is for me.
Yep.
But everybody's got their own view of deity, and wanted to. Here's this much. I can tell you this much.
Yeah.
If you need to know if somebody can fix your air conditioning or your heating, I've got the guy.
You've got the answer.
Is that smooth?
Man.
Was that a nice shake?
That was smooth.
Brian Reitnauer Heating and Air Conditioning, the local authority in geothermal. He's also pretty good at the traditional stuff as well. HVAC, specializing in Rude and Payne furnaces. He takes care of the whole region. Does lots of business in Wayne, Hamilton, Clay counties. 24-hour service. Works with his son, Dustin. He's more than happy to be able to come to your place and take care of your air conditioning needs right now. Nobody's worried about kicking on the furnace here in the next couple of days. They're worried about their air conditioning. And Brian Reitnauer's the guy that I can recommend for you to call. Tell him that you heard about it on Morning Coffee. Just give him a call. 618-214-2593. There you go. Brian Reitenauer. Jamie Foxx, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Guess who he's going to portray in a movie?
Barack Obama.
That was a good guess. No, he's bulking up. He needs to talk to this lady right here. You need to work with him, Kathy, because
Who's
he's
he going to play?
Mike Tyson.
Oh.
Really?
That's a transformation.
Yeah.
You remember when Will Smith played Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
And it was
And
believable.
he did a great job.
It was
Yeah.
believable.
Yeah.
This guy, he's getting in shape to play former world heavyweight boxing champ Mike Tyson in an upcoming movie. He's got a workout regimen laid out. I guess they've got trainers there in Hollywood that are specializing in these kinds of things.
Oh, yeah.
The diet, the workout, that has to become. Can you overdo that, Kathy? I mean, what I'm saying is, here's a guy that maybe has a 6-month window to look different.
Well, I don't know that I'm an expert here, but
Well, you're the
as
closest.
long as
You're the
it's-
closest thing in this room.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're more of an expert than us.
in 6 months, you can change your body in 6 months. I'm not sure you can look like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson in 6 months without chemical help. You know?
Oh, okay.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
But I guess that might be part of the equation. I
don't
guess.
know.
I don't know if you're an actor. I don't know if I'd want to do that. you know?
I don't know either. I don't know either because your body's your.
Sure.
You know, that's your business.
Yeah.
Well, he might be in pretty good shape to begin with. I don't
He
know.
might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was an athlete down in Texas, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I think he grew up in Texas and was a pretty big high school football star.
Well, then he's probably got a good start.
Okay, you know the magazine Popular Mechanics, right?
Yes.
Okay. They have just come out with a new article that will give you guidelines on properly taking down a statue.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding.
Yep. Following the removal of Confederate and other statues across the U.S., the magazine put out a guide to make sure no one gets hurt while removing long-dead, inanimate racist. And that's a quote there from the magazine. The explicit details provided advise splitting into 2 teams and breaking the statue from the base above the rebar.
Okay.
When did we go from all art is protected,
Right.
all art has value, to where we are now?
Isn't
know.
art a form of expression protected by the First Amendment?
That's what I was thinking, too.
Wouldn't you think it is?
Well, yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, it's not just the Confederate stuff, though.
No,
They're
it's
going
not.
after Columbus.
George Washington last night in Seattle.
Really?
I think so. I think I heard that on the news this morning. The group that has tried to
they have a new name now.
their
Yeah.
own autonomous area, I guess set a flag on fire, put it around George Washington's statue, and tore the statue down.
But where does it stop? I'm saying, if it's George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, they were talking about the monuments.
Washington Monument.
Right. If that's where it is, then, there's statues all around the U.S. Capitol, busts of different politicians who were pre-Civil War. You didn't have to own a slave. If you were pre-Civil War or you voted against the 13th, the ratification of the 13th Amendment, aren't you open game then?
I would think so. Well, I mean,
I don't
know
think so,
for
but
a
I mean,
fact,
yeah.
but I don't think you should be, but
Well, anyway, that's the nation we live in right now.
Yeah,
quite
it
honestly,
certainly is.
Remember we've told you about Lori Loughlin?
Yeah.
yeah,
She's the-
Kids in college.
Yeah. She says now, of course, she's got a couple of months of prison time or jail time. I don't think they'll put her in a prison. She's looking at 2 months, a sentence for bribery in the college admissions cheating scandal. She says she doesn't want to serve it because she's afraid she's going to get the virus.
what?
Yeah.
Well,
So
you
she
should-
says,
maybe you should have thought about that before you wrote a check to get somebody in college.
she
The wrong way.
$500,000 to get her daughter into USC.
On a scholarship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
I
would
didn't
you
have to
just
pay.
written the check to get her in anyway?
I didn't have to pay anything to get my kids in out here at Frontier.
No.
You know what I mean? And I put them right on the rowing team. down the little Wabash. They row up and down that thing left and right. Anyway, but that, she says she doesn't want to serve it. She's afraid. She wants to serve it at home.
So what's she doing? Is she isolating herself totally?
No.
At her
She's
home?
out doing press conferences about how she doesn't want to go to jail. It's amazing. Just amazing to me.
Yeah.
We've got more of these stupid record attempts to get in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, yeah?
Here's one. Man rides stationary bike for 297 hours to break the record for that.
I bet he could transform his body in 297 hours by riding a stationary bike for that long.
You got to maintain a certain amount. You got to be going at least 12 miles an hour, too.
Is there a tailwind? Does he have a big fan behind him?
That's pretty good pace, wouldn't you say, Kathy?
Yeah,
12 miles an hour?
Yeah, that's.
So I'm mentioning you're just not laying on it. You
No.
really have to maintain a pace.
Yeah.
300 hours. Think about that. At 24. Now, he got breaks, okay?
Okay.
He could get off every 5 hours for 20 minutes.
That's it?
That's it. Every 5 hours, he got a 20-minute break.
But that's no sleep.
No. After this is even more amazing. After he finished, he got down on one knee to propose to his girlfriend. I'd be on both.
Was he
knees.
able to get up? I don't think I'd be down on my knees.
Oh,
I'd
my.
be down face down.
297 hours. And here's another record. A man in Malaysia. He stacked 3 eggs on top of each other. That was a record.
Straight
I could
up
do
down
that.
like a tower.
It's like, I don't know if you can do
End
it
to
on
end to end?
Tower. No, in a tower formation. So it'd be end to end to end.
Raw eggs.
Raw eggs. And they can't be, can't be hard boiled or anything like that. They had to be fresh, without cracks, remain vertical for at least 5 seconds. I might try that this weekend.
Right.
I kind of like scrambled eggs. That's what it's going to end up
When
being.
your grandkids are here next time, you just give them that challenge. Okay, here's a dozen eggs.
Carol would kill me. Guinness noted it required high concentration, patience, and practice. How do you practice that? Not easily.
Yeah. If you're going to do it at home, that's practicing. I wonder how many eggs he went through before he got it right.
I got another question. And then I'm going to ask Kathy a question. How much time we got?
We got time.
There's 2 other stories I want to touch on. Now, tell me if you buy this. This is in China. They have 2 brothers that are said to be twins, but they were born 10 years apart.
No.
Yes.
No, that's
no.
you can't
This is
do
what they say.
that.
This a woman delivered a healthy baby boy this week. The boy and her son, who was born in 2010, are both conceived from in vitro fertilization.
Okay.
So it's the same batch of sperm and eggs.
Okay.
They were both, I guess, taken. And because of that, they're considered twins, even though they're 10 years apart. Kind of reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the movie, yeah.
Yeah. And the last one that I wanted to mention, I'm going to ask a question of James Brown's supposed widow is being handed a loss in her fight for his estate. She's trying to get his money. On Thursday, South Carolina's Supreme Court ruled that Tommy Ray Brown was never legally, they say she was never legally married to James Brown because she never had her previous marriage annulled.
Oh.
So she can't get his estate if she was married to somebody else.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the question for Kathy. You know how old I am.
Yeah.
And so am I the kind of person? Well, I don't think you'd want to see me in your class because I could disrupt it.
Why? Oh.
but I'm the kind of person that does the classes that you teach in downtown.
Yes, because there is not just one kind of person.
Okay.
It fits a lot of different people. Okay, there are people that have been doing the class for like 3 years, and with the progress that they've made, they could do more than what I might program, so they do more. And there are people that are beginners, and they might not be able to do exactly what I program, so they don't. They do less.
This is weightlifting?
This involves some weightlifting.
Nutrition?
I don't really.
Okay, yeah,
we talk about nutrition, but we don't do like monthly challenges or. You can't do meal plans for people unless you are a registered dietitian.
Okay.
So
How often do you meet?
3 times a week.
3 times a week. What time?
8 a.m.
Okay,
but
so
now
it's not bad.
because of COVID, classes have to be smaller.
Okay.
So we have a 10-person max that includes the trainer of people in the gym, in the whole
This is
space.
at Unleashed right across from the bank.
Right. Yeah, that's where my classes are, and as well as a bunch of other classes.
And right now they're outside, right?
Sometimes
Okay.
outside. Yes. Yeah. So we have that option to be outside, but since it's limited to 9 people, well, that class that was already going had more than 9 people, so we started a second session. So 10:30 is the second session.
Okay.
This is something, when they, they essentially, lock the door here for you and me.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to be in this class.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
all there is
That's
to
a
it.
good idea.
You would be more than welcome.
We'll have to.
All right.
We'll have to talk about it. So you got some questions for us.
You
have
brought
some questions.
And
And
you can,
yes. If you share them with us, we will.
I started out with just basic questions about summer, and then it did kind of take a twist into the health and fitness realm just a little bit. My brain goes there. Okay.
All right.
Question 1. If you were listening earlier this morning, you know the answer, so I'm sure you do. What marks the beginning of summer in the Northern Hemisphere?
Okay.
All right. Know that one.
Number 2, when does that occur this year?
Know that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3, to what does the term dog days of summer refer? Number 4.
I think I know that one.
Okay. What change occurs in the Eiffel Tower every year during summer?
Yeah.
Number 5. The summer of 1816 was quite unusual in the Northern Hemisphere. Actually, it was known as the year with no summer. Why? What happened?
Oh, I saw a documentary on that on the History Channel.
It's quite interesting,
Yeah.
isn't it? All right. Number 6.
You're so I would say well read, but all you do is sit on the couch and watch TV
Absorbing
shows.
information
I'm well
from
viewed.
all different outlets here. All right, number 6. Here's where we kind of twist. It's still summer related. To keep ourselves from getting dehydrated in hot, humid weather, it's important to drink water. What's the best way to tell if you're drinking enough? Number 7 is true or false. It is possible to drink too much water. Number 8. What's the name used to refer to the necessary chemicals in the body that regulate hydration as well as nerve and muscle function and help balance blood acidity and blood pressure?
All right.
Long question, just one word answer.
My answers have just left the building. Right answers have just left the building.
You didn't see a TV show
it'll
on
be a
that.
word
No.
that you've heard that you'll know.
All right.
But hey, we might continue to
We're
learn
trying to
something.
belly up to the trough of knowledge here every day and slurp.
There's a 9 and a 10 here. 9. What heat-related condition can cause these symptoms? Hot, bright red, dry skin, rapid, strong pulse, and an internal body temperature of 105.
Yee.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
And number 10, how should you help a person
Pet
suffering
peeves.
from
Pet
that
peeves.
condition?
That's the answer for that one, right?
It really makes your blood boil, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to learn some stuff you need to know anyway.
Yeah,
as
we
we
will.
get into the
Summer months.
All right, we'll be back with Kathy Book. We'll give you the answers. Stay right here on Morning Coffee.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Every year, 1 in 4 people age 63 and older experience a fall. But very, very few men of a certain age fall 15 feet out of a tree stand because they fell asleep. But But some men bounce because they're obese. They just make a large crater in the forest floor and then blame the whole thing on a defective rope.
I was lucky.
You were likely drunk.
But I wasn't.
Tell that to the folks at the emergency room. Then there's that bill. Then there's this new tree stand. Then there's all that camo.
Join the AARP, the Armed Americans Ready to Plummet.
Mike, get out of that tree.
Share your favorite picture of you and your dad or someone that is a father figure to you for a chance to win Holiday World tickets. One lucky person will be picked at random to win a family 4-pack to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. Upload your pictures today to WFIWradio.com. One winner will be selected at random on Monday, June 22nd. Full contest details can be found at WFIWradio.com.
In today's environment, being able to do all of your banking from home is not only convenient, but a necessity. People's National Bank makes it easy for you to do your banking without actually going to the bank. From online banking, mobile banking, free mobile deposit, to transferring funds and paying bills, it's easy and convenient for you to do your banking all from your mobile phone or computer. Get started by going to peoplesnationalbank.com to sign up for online banking today. People's National Bank, making it easy to bank from anywhere. Member FDIC.
Freedom Festival 2020. It's fun for the whole family.
It's fun for the whole family.
At Lark Ranch in Lagodi. Weekends, July 4th through July 18th. Acres and acres of family-friendly fun. Enjoy over 20 attractions, many brand new rides.
Enjoy bungee jumping on
Air Extreme. Kid-friendly zip lines, farm animals, panning for gold, huge slides, and so much more. So much more. Each day, enjoy food trucks, fair food, and live music each evening. Freedom Festival will be open Fridays and Saturdays from 4 to 11. It's time to get out and celebrate. Admission is just $15 for unlimited fun. Bring your entire family to the Lark Ranch Freedom Festival in Lagodi, Indiana. It's absolutely worth the trip. Check out Lark Ranch on Facebook for directions and more information.
Is your child up to date on their immunizations or wellness exams? Or does your child need a school or sports physical? And did I mention sports physicals are free for all established patients? Yes, I said free. Call 618-842-4470 to schedule an appointment at your Fairfield Community Health Center. We have 3 dedicated pediatric providers ready to assist you. Our Pediatric Express Care is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Radar Weather is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Does your financial future depend on the performance of a single investment? In any type of market, allocating your investments among a variety of assets may help minimize risk. I understand the importance of asset allocation and can design a diversified portfolio based on your risk profile to help you attain your goals. For details, call me, Chris Conard, at 842-7855. That's 842-7855. Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Your classic hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 90. Clear tonight, low 68. Partly sunny, 92 on Saturday. For Sunday, scattered showers, high 88. Rain likely, 82 on Monday. And for Tuesday, scattered showers, high 82. Overnight low 66. Yesterday's high was 89. Currently, humidity at 61%. Winds from the south-southwest at 3 to 4 miles an hour, and the pressure at 30.06. Sunshine right now. We've got 79 currently at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar looks good this morning as well. Nothing showing up anywhere in the area in terms of precipitation. Radar weather brought to you this morning by the Conard Financial Group.
We're back on Morning Coffee. By the way, Tom Levine's question in relation to our question of the day is
that should be one of those questions that, is cereal a soup, right?
Is cereal soup? it almost goes back to our is a hot dog a sandwich question, which, we have 5,000 people arguing about that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, you've got 10 questions for us.
10 questions,
You got
all
the
about
peanut
summer.
gallery is
Mhm.
formed outside the door here,
Yep.
and we're ready for you to give us the answers.
All right. The first one was what marks the beginning of summer in the Northern Hemisphere.
Are we talking about the date, or are we talking about
no, the event.
The summer solstice.
The summer solstice, that's right. And that occurs when the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2, when does that event occur this year?
Well,
It'd be Sunday, wouldn't it?
June 20th, right?
21st.
This year it's on the 20th.
Oh, the 20th.
It's Saturday, June 20th, and it can be the 20th, the 21st, or the 22nd.
But
This year it's the 20th.
Wait a minute, this is
at
this is-
4:43
this is 19
p.m.
Oh, it's the 20th is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow,
Okay.
right? Yeah. So at 4:43 p.m., when the sun hits that mark, that is the exact moment of the summer solstice. Okay. Number
All right.
3 was about the dog days.
August.
It is in August, but where does the name come from? Yeah, Sirius. The dog star. Yeah. So that was answered from the hallway. Yep.
Vaughn, you can't get things past him.
Yeah, Sirius the dog star rises in the sky during July as part of the Greater Dog constellation, and it goes into August. And
Is there a breed?
not that I know of,
Okay, all right.
but I don't think it's the one with the long ears.
No, not a basset hound. Okay, well then I'm not interested.
Next was about the Eiffel Tower. What changes about the Eiffel Tower every summer?
Well, if it's what if it's on the tropic? If it's on the line, would it be that the sun can be directly over it, that doesn't ever it doesn't cast a shadow at a particular time?
Well, that's an interesting thought, but that's
not it.
No.
It's actually taller.
It is by 6 inches. It is taller. Another answer from the hallway. It is 6 inches taller. It grows by 6 inches in the summer
How can
because
that
the
be?
metal expands to the point that it becomes 6 inches taller.
That was
Now,
from Tom Levine, by the way.
here's the one that I think is really interesting, and I learned about this from a 4th grade weekly reader. Okay, not
Really?
when I was in 4th grade, not when I was a student, but when I was teaching 4th grade.
Ah, okay.
Didn't know about it till then, but it was the year with no summer, 1816. What happened? Why was that the year with no
You're
summer?
the guy that said you knew
Some
that.
type of volcanic eruption, wasn't
Yeah, like the biggest on record.
Krakatoa?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's bigger than that. Krakatoa was like in the 1880s.
So in other words, there was volcanic ash
That covered
Yeah.
up the sun, and it caused cold temperatures and snowfall in the
Yes.
middle of summer.
Yes.
Never heard of this.
Throughout, and the Illinois benefited from that in a way because it was like all those farmers on the East Coast, all the way down to Virginia, had that snow, ice. They were ruined. So they moved west. They came to Indiana and Illinois and
But
Ohio.
it didn't affect Indiana and Illinois.
Well, I don't know for sure what it did here, but it wasn't settled so much here in 1816.
No, of course.
But that
we became a state in 1818.
Right. So that kind of led to that. It also it was in Europe. In Ireland, it rained every day for 8 weeks. And that led to the Great Potato Famine, which led to more immigration and a lot of disease. It was a bad thing.
Was Kevin
But
Bacon
the-
involved in this?
Kevin Bacon.
How so?
The 6 shades of Kevin Bacon, the 6
Oh.
shades of the winter of the summer of 1816.
The volcano was in Indonesia, and it was Mount Tambora.
Oh, good.
Krakatoa happened in the 1880s, and by then there was communication. Back in 1816, you didn't know what happened in the rest of the world till some sailing ship came.
Oh,
with
so
that
they just thought
information.
maybe there's something.
Yeah,
They thought the
world
world
is
was
ending.
coming to an
Yeah.
end.
All right, on from that. Then the next one was about hydration. What's the best way to tell if you're drinking enough?
You're sweating.
That's an indication that you don't want that to stop.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, there's more.
There's a better way.
All right.
The better way is to,
Nobody out there.
any ideas there? Check your body weight. So, if you weigh yourself before you go out to work or go out to exercise, weigh yourself when you come back in. Then you know how much to.
I have to find a truck scale.
That's the most accurate way. Yeah. So I've got some fluid intake recommendations. Again, like I said, I went the health fitness route here a little bit. Before you know you're going to exercise or work out in the sun, 2 hours before, drink about 20 ounces of water. Drink small amounts every 10 to 20 minutes during your exercise.
So you should have a bottle
You
with
should
you.
have, just small amounts. And then afterward, when you weigh yourself again, rehydrate yourself with 16 to 24 ounces of water per pound that you've lost. So pints a pound. So if you've lost a pound, you need 16 ounces of water.
Reminds me of a story, but that's too late in the show to tell. Go ahead.
Can you drink too much water, true or false?
Yes.
Yes, you can. It can cause death even. And it's called hyponatremia. It actually is not about the water so much as it's about the sodium. Your sodium level gets so depleted because the water dilutes it so much. So if you're going to drink a lot of water or sweat a lot, you also want to increase your sodium a little bit. Maybe a lot. All right. The name that refers to those chemicals in the body that regulate your hydration as well as other body activities. Electrolytes, right? Right. That would be your sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and others. You know, people think about eating a banana, but there's way more that you can do too. What's the heat-related condition that causes those symptoms? The hot, dry skin, the rapid, strong pulse, internal body temperature of 105. It's heat stroke, right? That is a medical emergency if somebody gets to that point. So how do you help somebody that has?
Cool them down, don't you?
Yeah, cool their body any way possible. Have them lie down with their feet up, like yoga. Lie down with your feet up. But most importantly, get them to the ER. It can cause serious damage to your body organs. So that's a happy place to end, right?
We've
learned a few things.
We have. We belly up to the trough of knowledge is normal. Thank you, Kathy Book.
You're welcome.
I want everybody to have a nice weekend. Join us tonight for the commencement ceremony, 7 o'clock right here and on WFIWradio.com. We'll have this show on Monday, I think. How about it?
Well, I think we'll be back.
All right. Take care.
Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiancé didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.